Today's news highlights. D 2024/04/25. Time cutoff, 1700 hours. Title, Protect Your Eyes with Lutein and Fish Oil? Be careful not to miss these 12 eye-protecting foods to prevent disease progression. Published on April 23, 2024. Source, Health 2.0. Key points, prolonged use of 3C products, staying up late watching dramas, and other unhealthy habits can harm the eyes, emphasizing the importance of eye health protection. Lutein helps prevent macular degeneration and can be obtained from foods like spinach and sweet potato leaves. Vitamin A maintains night vision and is recommended to consume foods like carrots and pumpkins. Omega-3 fatty acids improve dry eye symptoms and can be obtained from fish such as mackerel and sardines. Additionally, anthocyanins and astaxanthin help relieve eye fatigue and are recommended to be consumed from foods like blueberries and black rice. Title, Drinking coffee this way won't cause osteoporosis. Nutritionist reveals best times to drink coffee, fat burning and waste reduction. Published on April 24, 2024. Source, Health 2.0. Key points, coffee contains the antioxidant chlorogenic acid, which helps with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, fat burning, and waste reduction. Daily caffeine intake should be kept below 300 mg, equivalent to about 2 cups of medium-sized Americano. The best times to drink coffee are after 10 a.m. in the morning and after 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Drinking unsweetened black coffee before, during, and after exercise helps burn fat, but excessive consumption may lead to increased blood pressure. Moderate consumption of black coffee does not cause osteoporosis, but those with high blood pressure should be cautious. To avoid affecting calcium and iron absorption, coffee should be consumed an hour after meals, and it is not recommended for children and teenagers to drink coffee. News headline, Biden signs aid bill, aid to Ukraine and ban on TikTok are the focus. Release time, April 25, 2024. Data reference, The Epoch Times. News highlights, U.S. President Joe Biden signed an aid bill that provides new aid to Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan, and includes a potential ban on TikTok. The bill provides $61 billion in aid to Ukraine, $26 billion in aid to Israel, $1 billion in humanitarian aid to Gaza, and $8 billion to counter China's military might. Biden said this would support partners in countering threats to sovereignty and would send weapons to Ukraine in the coming hours. Republicans see the move as a demonstration of U.S. strength, but public opinion is divided over the aid plan. News headline, Tesla launches cheap cars, boosts stock price, clears shadow of earnings report. Release time, April 24, 2024. Data reference, The Epoch Times. News highlights, Tesla's first quarter fiscal 2024 revenue report fell, but the upcoming launch of cheaper models boosted the stock. Revenue was $21.3 billion, and adjusted EPS was lower than expected. Tesla faces fierce competition and continued pressure to cut prices, and its stock price plummeted by more than 40% at the beginning of the year. The company plans to accelerate the launch of new models, use existing production capacity to increase production, and looks ahead to global robotaxi plans. In addition, Tesla has begun laying off more than 14,000 employees globally to cope with market challenges. News title, The April 25th Spirit is a Monument to Human Morality. Release time, April 23, 2024. Data reference, The Epoch Times. News highlight, the 25th anniversary of Falun Gong practitioners' peaceful petition, demonstrating the spirit of truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. Facing the persecution by the Chinese Communist Party, Falun Gong continues to fight rationally and peacefully to consolidate universal values. The CCP joined the WDO through deception and persecuted Falun Gong while enjoying the benefits of globalization. However, the moral collapse of the CCP has triggered an economic crisis. The real estate crash, business closures, and rising unemployment indicate that the Chinese economy is in deep trouble. The CCP will surely face its demise due to the moral corruption and economic problems caused by tyranny. News headline, Periodontitis increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Doctors recommend 3 toothpastes to remove plaque. Release time, April 24, 2024. Data reference, The Epoch Times. News highlights, periodontitis is associated with systemic inflammatory diseases, including cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and gastrointestinal disease. Periodontal disease increases the risk of cardiac, metabolic, immune, and psychiatric diseases. Patients should have regular examinations and take effective cleaning and treatment measures. Traditional Chinese medicine practitioners recommend choosing toothpaste containing chlorine, mineral salts, or Chinese herbal ingredients to improve oral health and general condition. Treating periodontitis can help prevent gum infections and improve your quality of life. News title, Following TSMC to set up factories to buy houses? Understanding how advanced process layout drives property price increases through one picture. Publication date, April 24, 2024. Source, Commonwealth Magazine. Key points, Nvidia and TSMC have become the focus under the AI wave, impacting the housing market. Property prices around TSMC's factory area have surged, with areas like Hsinchu, Beishan, and Taipei seeing significant increases. However, caution is advised when buying houses near these factories. Experts point out that the TSMC effect can be both topical and substantive, driving engineer relocations and the rise of new developments. Still, investment risks exist, and one should be aware of industry changes and housing market trends. Investment in properties still requires careful evaluation. News title: Don't enter the market when fools are more than stocks. Financial experts, understanding the risks behind getting rich quickly from historical perspectives. Publication date: March 12, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: speculative investments seeking a big return imply high risks, similar to gambling. Wu Tanju's writings caution that speculation requires caution and success demands courage, funds, and patience, with immense risks of failure as seen in the near 30 million loss during 2008. Kostolany reminds speculators of the common presence of gullible followers in the securities market, urging calm and independent thinking before entering. Long-term and value investments are seen as prudent approaches, avoiding blind pursuit of quick profits and adhering to proper investment principles. News title: Prada's rebellious girl Miu Miu, crowned the world's hottest brand with ugly fashion. Publication date: March 30, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: Miu Miu's bold and straightforward designs have successfully attracted young consumers, especially amid the Y2K trend of individuality. Its unique ugly fashion style creates buzz, such as short pleated skirts and collegiate accessories, leading fashion trends. The brand's candid and innocent image targets the youthful market, staying abreast of social media topics, continuously innovating designs, successfully sparking consumer conversations, and showcasing brand allure. News title: Cultivate elegant friendships, and good opportunities will come. Fresh Graduate's Guide to Building Workplace Connections Using the Right Methods. Publication date: March 27, 2024. Source: Commonwealth Magazine. Key points: the key to fresh graduates finding good jobs lies in building connections, not relying solely on job boards. Internal referrals are the real way to learn about job openings before they are advertised, so actively participate in clubs, alumni associations, and events to network with industry professionals. Additionally, inviting industry speakers to events can naturally lead to encounters with potential mentors. Remember, proactive engagement is key to seizing more opportunities in the workplace. News headline: J-Jo swings the racket handsomely. Captured paparazzi at the intersection of 20 years and seconds, Ace posted a series of posts to make wishes. Release time: April 25, 2024. Data reference: Yipping News Network. News highlights: J-Jo has been busy with the Carnival World Tour recently. After returning to China, he secretly plays tennis. His skin is tanned to a healthy wheat color and his figure is slimmer. He is not afraid of the paparazzi following him and wants the photos to be handsome afterwards. As a spokesperson for Dior, Rimowa, La Mer, and other brands, he is active in various capacities. Not only is he busy with work, but he also values his family privacy and keeps a low profile on children's education issues. J-Cho's wonderful life has attracted global attention. News headline: Eddie Peng lives in Dawen. Netizens caught the male idol walking the dog with the woman in black. Release time: April 25, 2024. Data reference: Yipping News Network. News highlights: some netizens witnessed Eddie Peng walking his dog with a woman on a street near the Dawen City Hall. He was dressed in a sporty style and wearing Bluetooth headphones. His face and body looked slightly fatter. Peng Yuan often shares his daily life with his dog on social media. This time he also took his dog for a walk on the street, which aroused curiosity and surprise among netizens. He lives in Tianmu and often attracts attention in the local area. His appearance in Dawen this time has led to speculation about whether he will move. Netizens confirmed the sighting by using dogs to identify people, and were curious about his casual street style. News headline: The second wave of front is more fierce. The later it gets, the heavier the rain will be. Experts: the 3 days from now on will be the most intense. Release time: April 25, 2024. Data reference: Yipping News Network. News highlights: the Meteorological Administration issued a special heavy rain warning, indicating that Kaohsiung City, Pingtung County, Tainan City, and other places are prone to heavy thunderstorms. Meteorological expert Lin Dean said that there are 2 waves of fronts coming this week, and the second wave of rain will be heavier. Especially from today, 25th, to Saturday, the rain will reach its peak, which will have a greater impact on the western half and northeastern regions. Special reminder that mountainous areas in central and southern China may be affected. It is recommended to carry rain gear when going out and be careful to prevent accumulation of water. News headline: Li King announced the 3 Musketeers of National Security. Gu Liqiang takes charge of the Ministry of National Defense, Lin Jialong makes a strong return. Release time, April 25, 2024. Data reference, Yiping News Network. News highlights, the new government took office on May 20, and Quasi-President Lai Ching-te announced important national security diplomatic personnel, including the Minister of Defense Gu Liqiang, the Minister of Foreign Affairs Lin Jialong, the Chairman of the Mainland Affairs Council Chu Chuizheng, the Chairman of the Retirement Association Yan Defa, and Haiji Zhang Binkan will take over as Chairman of the Board of Directors. The Secretary-General of the Presidential Office was replaced by Pan Mengan, the Secretary-General of the National Security Council was transferred from Wu Zhaoxi, and the Director of National Security Cai Minjian remained in office, with a total of 8 heads. After the formation of the new government, Lai Qiang and Zhou Rongde will take over. News headline, it was revealed that Lulu's marriage was cancelled and her old love Wang Xiujinsen expressed her heartache, she felt bad. Release time, April 25, 2024. Data reference, Yiping News Network. News highlights, Zhang Rufa posted a message on social media to express his heartache for his friend who was clinging to him. He emphasized that feelings are a private matter between the two of them and do not need to be explained to anyone. He was unwilling to respond to media reports and called for attention to more important issues. And criticized the impact of online rumors, hoping that everyone would move in a loving direction together and protect every broken heart. News headline, Recruit Training as Summer Camp? A conversation between a parent asking the superior to take a photo is exposed. Internet shock, haven't you weaned yourself? Release time, April 25, 2024. Data reference, Yiping News Network. News highlights, financial expert Chen Chongming shared a screenshot of a Line Group conversation, which showed that parents asked military commanders if they could provide photos of their children during training for downloading. He was criticized for treating recruit training as a summer camp, causing dissatisfaction among netizens. Chen Chongming said that his children were serving as soldiers, not in combat camps, and called on parents to let their superiors go, emphasizing that strict training is needed to improve combat effectiveness. Netizens have expressed concerns about the quality of training for Taiwanese soldiers, believing that they should be trained seriously to become elites. Title, Public shocked by extended repair time of new Taipei MRT circular line post Hualien earthquake. Published date, April 25, 2024. Reference, Yahoo News. Key points, the new Taipei MRT circular line, severely damaged by the 0403 Hualien earthquake, requires at least 1 year for repairs, contrary to the initial estimate of 1 month. Affected passengers expressed dismay over the extended time frame. Emphasizing safety as the top priority, the city government is working with experts to examine restoration plans. Partial operations have resumed, with bus shuttle services in place, and approximately 70% of the line's capacity has been restored. Title, Government recycling slogan fails as agricultural film waste crisis escalates. Published date, April 25, 2024. Reference, Yahoo News. Key points, lack of a unified mechanism for recycling agricultural waste, particularly plastic film, leads to farmers resorting to burning, resulting in air pollution and secondary contamination. Incineration produces toxic substances like dioxins, posing serious environmental hazards. Some farmers mix agricultural film with regular garbage, exacerbating the environmental burden. Environmental authorities urge proper recycling and emphasize the potential for reuse of agricultural film, warning of fines for improper disposal. Title, Over 100 kilograms of expired meat hoarded. Taichung's Imperial Weijiao Yakiniku erases Facebook presence, faces permanent closure. Published date, April 25, 2024. Reference, Yahoo News. Key points, Taichung's Imperial Weijiao Yakiniku, located in the Kunmei commercial area, is exposed for using expired Weijiao beef and altering expiration dates. Food safety authorities seize over 100 kilograms of expired meat, leading to the interrogation of the responsible individuals by prosecutors. Previously, another top-tier Taichung Yakiniku restaurant, Weijiao Emperor, was fined 1.44 million NTD and ordered to suspend operations for using expired ingredients. Following the scandal, Imperial Weijiao Yakiniku faces a backlash on its Facebook page, prompting the deletion of all posts and information, with the establishment being marked as permanently closed. Title, 7 Major Signs of Cancer. Body sending SOS signals. Published date, April 24, 2024. Reference, Yahoo News. Key points, Intensive care specialist Dr. Huang Xian identifies the 7 major signs of cancer. 1. Persistent fatigue, especially chronic fatigue lasting over 6 months. 2. Continuous abdominal bloating, possibly a sign of ovarian cancer. 3. Prolonged abdominal pain, especially worsening at night, may indicate pancreatic cancer. 4. Persistent heartburn, possibly a precursor to digestive system cancers. 5. Rectal bleeding, a warning sign of colorectal cancer. 6. Blood in urine, a warning sign of bladder cancer. 7. Persistent cough lasting over 3 weeks, especially with other symptoms, may indicate lung cancer risk. Dr. Huang advises prompt medical examination if experiencing these symptoms. Title: Shed 6 kilograms in 3 days. Japan's popular banana diet shows excellent weight loss results with these 3 ideal eating times, even loved by big names like Big S and Lin Qiling. Published date: April 25, 2024. Reference: Yahoo News. Key points: the banana diet utilizes the digestion, vitamins, and potassium advantages of bananas, eaten on an empty stomach in the morning, after dinner, and after exercise, aiding in weight loss and reducing swelling. The banana breakfast method suggests consuming only bananas, while maintaining an 8/10 fullness during lunch and dinner. Eating 2 bananas before dinner helps control meal portions. Consuming bananas and other fruits as healthy snacks after exercise helps replenish lost potassium. The banana diet emphasizes increasing satiety and reducing calorie intake but is not suitable for long-term reliance. It should be combined with a balanced diet and eating times for healthy weight loss effects. Title: 48-year-old Kangxi female star diagnosed with breast cancer, tearfully reveals, right breast removed. Published date: April 25, 2024. Reference: Yahoo News. Key points: Japanese actress Kobayashi Yumi, who once pursued an entertainment career in Taiwan, was diagnosed with breast cancer 6 years ago and underwent surgery to remove her right breast. She realized that nothing in life should be taken for granted post-surgery, leading to profound reflections on the meaning of life. After reconstruction surgery, her perspective on life underwent a 180-degree change, cherishing every mundane aspect and focusing on the happiness of those around her. She has returned to Japan, continues to undergo cancer screenings, and focuses on experiencing a joyful life and bringing happiness to family and friends. Title: Japan invests 1 trillion yen to support this Japanese company competing with TSMC. Release date: April 25, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. Key points: Japanese semiconductor manufacturer Rapidus, backed by 8 Japanese companies with a total investment of 7.3 billion yen, plans to mass-produce 2nm chips by 2027. Addressing the demand for artificial intelligence, Rapidus will develop next-generation AI chip post-processing technology, securing a subsidy of 53.5 billion yen from the Ministry of Economy. The Japanese government aims to enhance domestic chip industry competitiveness by supporting Rapidus with nearly 1 trillion yen in subsidies. Rapidus will focus on post-processing technology, collaborating with research institutions in Germany to meet AI chip demands. Rapidus strives for competitiveness in semiconductor industry localization through government support and collaboration. Title: Hualien's home surveillance footage leaks to Zaya Hongshu. Sharp-eyed netizens identify the brand. Release date: April 25, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. Key points: following the strong earthquake in Hualien, a netizen unexpectedly discovered their home surveillance footage on the Chinese social platform Zaya Hongshu, causing panic. The footage displayed the Tapo logo, suspected to be a TP-Link product, sparking discussions. Some netizens advocate for using Taiwanese brand D-Link, expressing concerns about cybersecurity and emphasizing the importance of security issues like default account passwords. Title: Pete Rose continues to doubt Chahei Adeni's innocence in illegal betting case, writing sarcastic remarks. Release date: April 25, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. Key points: despite Chahei Adeni being cleared of involvement in the illegal betting case with translator Yipen Mizuhara, MLB hit king Pete Rose continues to criticize him publicly. Mizuhara has been indicted by U.S. federal prosecutors for bank fraud and surrendered to law enforcement, being required to undergo treatment and refrain from contacting Adeni. Rose signed a statement at an event admitting to gambling on baseball and blaming Adeni, sparking controversy. Rose himself had been permanently banned from baseball due to his involvement in a gambling scandal. Title: President-elect Lai Ching-te announces new national security appointments, Pan Menon, Wu Zhaoxiat, Lin Qialong, Ku Lisiung, Cheng Wen-tsai. Release date: April 25, 2024. Source: Liberty Times. Key points: President-elect Lai Ching-te announces significant national security appointments, including Pan Menon as Secretary General, Lin Qialong as Foreign Minister, Ku Lisiung as Defense Minister, Wu Zhaoxiat as National Security Council Secretary General, Chu Chui-cheng as Mainland Affairs Council Chairman, Cheng Wen-tsai as Straits Exchange Foundation Chairman, Yan Dafa as Veterans Affairs Council Chairman, and Tsai Ming-yan remains as National Security Bureau Director. Lin and Ku bring extensive experience. Wu specializes in diplomacy and national security. Chu and Cheng are considered moderate regarding cross-strait relations. Cheng's appointment to SEF underscores goodwill towards Beijing. Yan's trusted role reflects La's confidence, and Tsai's performance receives widespread support domestically and internationally. Title: Halfway through interview, Co Ingot confesses, "I'm a scumbag." Spends night binge watching The Three-Body Problem, becomes a fanatic. Published time, April 25, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights. Korean actor Seo In-guk recently held a fan meeting in Taiwan, featuring a rare DJ show performance, and warmly responded to fans' requests. However, during an interview, he suddenly self-deprecated, saying, "I'm basically a scumbag." He has taken on his first stage play, Art, which has been a success without encountering any cold moments, even exceeding the scheduled runtime due to enthusiastic audience response. Seo In-guk is thankful for his good health and clarifies that his weight loss is for role requirements. When discussing receiving 5 billion Korean won in cash, he cautiously plans to donate to animal protection and unwed mother organizations, jokingly remarking, "I really am a scumbag." Regarding investment or car purchase advice, he admits it may resemble gambling. Seo In-guk has relaxed his mindset in recent years, focusing on the fun and value of scripts, and is particularly interested in the Netflix sci-fi series The Three-Body Problem, stating that he will read the original novel. Title, Lee Baeja's popularity reaches Korea. Program mistakenly features comedian instead of expert, TV station issues apology. Published time, April 24, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights. The program Critical Moment mistakenly used a photo of Japanese expert Junzo Kasahara as comedian Yoshihiro Yagi, sparking discussion. The production unit has issued a statement of apology, stating that the error has been corrected and they will handle program content more cautiously in the future. The misstep stirred discussions on social media, with some netizens mentioning frequently seeing the professor on variety shows, possibly misled by Google search results. Eastern News also apologized for the incident and promised to handle program content with greater care in the future. Title, Chen Yi no longer hides it. Alleged pregnancy exposed, shares clear belly photo, has been in stable relationship with Nato for 6 years, wants 3 children. Published time, April 25, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights. Chen Yi has been in a relationship with her boyfriend Nato for over 6 years. Recently, speculation arose about her pregnancy after she shared a fashion photo on social media, prompting Chen Yi to boldly share a photo of her enlarged belly, joking that she gained weight from eating too much. She revealed that she regained her flat stomach by controlling her diet and exercising, drinking 2,000 to 3,000 cubic centimeters of water daily and cutting out cakes and ice cream. Although she had dreamed of getting married and having children since she was young, her parents prohibited it before the age of 25, which she has not yet reached. When her boyfriend mentioned the topic of children, she did not see it as a proposal hint but expressed that she would inform everyone when there is good news, emphasizing waiting for Nato's actions. Title, Famous Noodle Shop Causes Severe Diarrhea. Primetime drama actress suspected of food poisoning, shocked by negative reviews, many similar cases reported. Published time, April 25, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights. Primetime drama actress Jo Yura experienced symptoms of suspected food poisoning after eating at a well-known noodle shop, attracting attention. She shared her experience on social media, mentioning severe diarrhea after eating, which required medical treatment. The noodle shop has received numerous customer reviews on Google mentioning similar situations, with Jo Yura discovering that most cases are related to preserved egg noodles. Doctors diagnosed her with gastroenteritis and a mild fever, reminding diners to pay attention to food cleanliness and hygiene when eating out. Title, 39-year-old Ivy Shao's true face revealed. Heavy makeup removed, bare face shows stark contrast, netizens astonished, unbelievable. Published time, April 24, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights. Golden Bell Award winner Ivy Shao, praised for her outstanding acting and stunning appearance, gained widespread acclaim for her dual-role performance in Somewhere Winter, not only skyrocketing in popularity in Taiwan but also gaining recognition in South Korea and mainland China, earning her the Best Actress award at the Golden Bell Awards. Ivy Shao shared a bare-faced selfie late last night on social media, showcasing her flawless beauty, with fans being amazed. Without makeup, her skin appears radiant and full, resembling that of a high school student despite being 39 years old. She attracted a large number of fans who praised her as an angel on earth, heartbreakingly beautiful. Title, 56-year-old Kong Kubin has settled his affairs. Worries about only daughter, don't want to burden her when I'm gone. Published time, April 24, 2024. Reference, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights. Kong Kubin portrays Chen Chongsheng in Tiandao, a character who suffers memory loss due to an explosion and a blood clot in the brain but displays a childlike sense of humor, walking around in overalls and mocking plot twists, finding joy in playing pranks. At 56 years old, he has arranged his affairs and does not want to burden his daughter. With diverse character transformations, Kong Kubin incorporates small gestures like pouting and widening his eyes to showcase his childlike innocence without being overly childish. Despite aging, he lives life comfortably, displaying an adorable elderly personality. He doesn't reveal his cute side in front of his daughter, who doesn't watch his acting because he often plays villains. Kong Kubin hopes to reduce his daughter's stress by taking care of his affairs beforehand. Title: Chen Yelan's family secret exposed, half-sister turned out to be Hollywood superstar. Published time: April 24, 2024. Reference: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights: Taiwanese drama promoter Chen Yelan was invited to attend the premiere of The Stunt Player, sparking discussions due to her resemblance to British actress Emily Blunt. She jokingly stated that Blunt is her half-sister from the same father but different mother. Although she initially felt they didn't resemble each other, she acknowledged some similarities in certain angles. Chen Yelan admitted her love for movies, especially as this is her starring work, and she eagerly participated. She recalled being impressed by Emily Blunt's beauty after watching her starring film. Chen Yelan also shared her experience of being injured in action scenes, with her hip recently recovering. The film The Stunt Player will premiere in Taiwan on April 26. Title: Unbelievably Gorgeous. Li Lichun's daughter revealed in mother-daughter photo, netizens stunned by how 58-year-old looks. Published time: April 25, 2024. Reference: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Highlights: 58-year-old Hong Kong actress Li Lichun, famous for her role in Peach Blossom, is hailed as an immortal goddess. She married musician Simon Louis in 1996 and has a daughter, Kelly Hui-Wing. Despite their marriage lasting only 4 years, having a daughter was enough for Li, and as Kelly grows older, their relationship remains strong, often sharing their daily lives on social media. 26-year-old Kelly Hui-Wing recently collaborated with her mother for the first time to shoot a photo, and the mother-daughter picture was exposed, sparking discussions. Netizens marveled at Li Lichun's ageless beauty, praising her as a goddess from the past to the present. Title: Woman discloses National Security Agency chief's identity on PTT despite failing training, 3 years 8 months sentence upheld on appeal. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Highlights: A woman surnamed Zhou, dissatisfied with being dismissed from the National Security Agency's training, disclosed the real names, aliases, and ranks of the training center's directors on PTT. Convicted of leaking information about intelligence personnel, she was sentenced to 3 years and 8 months in the first trial. The High Court upheld the decision on appeal, deeming her aware of the importance of intelligence work but still arbitrarily disclosing information, with a poor attitude and denial of the offense. Title: 24-year-old woman found dead, rigor mortis in Taipei's Zhongshan District Diaotong Business Circle building. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Highlights: A woman in her 20s surnamed Zhang was discovered dead in a building in Taipei's Zhongshan District Diaotong Business Circle this morning. The police preliminarily ruled out signs of external force and await clarification of the cause of death. According to the fire department, they received a report around 3 a.m., and when medical personnel arrived, the woman was already dead, with rigor mortis present. Based on a report from the Qi County Police Bureau, the woman's body was found on the bed in the building's room around 2 a.m. The scene investigation found no signs of fighting or damage, and the investigation will continue to determine the cause of death. Title: 18-year-old Chinese internet celebrity cheats on Beijing Film Academy's art exam, blames nervousness afterwards. Published date: April 24, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Highlights: 18-year-old Chinese internet celebrity Li Mingxuan was exposed for cheating during the audition for the performance department of the Beijing Film Academy, wearing the wrong clothes and disclosing her name, leading to the cancellation of her exam results. She responded, admitting she didn't read the exam instructions seriously and disclosed her name due to nervousness. Public opinion criticized her explanation, likening her behavior to marking on an exam paper and blaming the school for improper handling. Online voices questioned the sincerity of her response, suspecting the incident was a marketing ploy. Li Mingxuan's mother complained about the family facing online violence and social isolation, feeling helpless about her child's situation. Title: Roommate killed in robbery, Chris King, mourned by Justin Bieber, brother, farewell in heaven. Published date: April 24, 2024. Source: United Daily News. Highlights: American rapper Chris King, aged 32, was fatally shot during a robbery. Reports indicate he and a friend were robbed by 3 suspects in an alley, with Chris King fatally shot while fleeing, while his friend survived. Close friend Canadian singer Justin Bieber expressed condolences on social media, calling him a brother and asking for prayers for his family. The two had been roommates, and Chris King had shared a close photo of them last year, indicating a long-standing friendship. The tragedy has deeply affected Justin Bieber, losing a dear friend. Title: Successive cold fronts threaten Taiwan. Second wave hits today, meteorologist warns, this one stronger. Published time, April 25, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points, the Central Weather Bureau indicates that Taiwan will be affected by multiple cold fronts from April 25 to May 1, leading to rainfall across the island with possible localized heavy to torrential rain. Meteorologist Lindeen warns that the second wave of cold front is even more intense, urging people to pay attention to the rainfall situation. Yesterday's first wave of cold front has already triggered heavy rain in many areas, with some regions issuing heavy rain warnings. Starting from today, the impact of the second wave of cold front will intensify, with thunderstorms likely in the western and northeastern parts, and rainfall increasing as the day progresses, especially in the mountainous areas of central and southern Taiwan. Subsequently, showers are expected on the 27th and 28th, with a new cold front affecting the western and northeastern parts from the 29th onwards. The Weather Bureau reminds that some areas may experience reduced visibility. Title, Over 1,200 Aftershocks in Taiwan. Public in panic, when will it end? Meteorological Bureau references 921 for signs. Published time, April 25, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points, following the Hualien earthquake, aftershocks continue with over 1,200 occurrences. According to the Central Weather Bureau, based on the experience of the 921 earthquake, aftershocks could last up to 3 months, with increasing intervals over time. Aftershocks are mostly above magnitude 4, occasionally reaching magnitudes 5 or 6, but there is no need for panic. People should prepare for earthquake evacuation, adopting measures such as drop, cover, and hold on to ensure personal and family safety. Title, Fatal Car Accident in Pingtung. 1 dead, 5 injured in drunk driving incident, 70-year-old woman killed while waiting at red light. Published time, April 25, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points, a traffic accident occurred in Wandan Township, Pingtung County, where a man surnamed Yang drove under the influence and rear-ended 5 cars waiting at a red light, resulting in the death of a 70-year-old woman and injuries to 5 others. Preliminary police investigations revealed that Yang's alcohol test result was 0.67, and he has been sent for further investigation on charges of endangering public safety. The accident happened around 5 p.m. when Yang first hit the preceding vehicle and then 2 cars and 2 motorcycles. Pingtung police continue to investigate the cause of the accident and strengthen enforcement against drunk driving, emphasizing zero tolerance for such behavior and urging the public not to take risks. Title, Taiwan University's Guardian Angel, Efforts in Vain. Struck while riding motorcycle, declared dead at 7 p.m. Published time, April 24, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points, a serious car accident occurred in Zhaitun District, Taichung City, where a 20-year-old pitcher from the Taiwan University baseball team, surnamed Yang, was hit by a red light running van. After suffering severe head injuries and undergoing medical treatment for several days, Yang passed away on the evening of the 24th. The perpetrator, 28-year-old Vietnamese migrant worker surnamed Chen, is charged with involuntary manslaughter. Police traced Chen and another individual named Mei and confirmed Chen's status as a wanted criminal. Yang, hailed as a star pitcher, had showcased exceptional talent on the field but tragically passed away due to the accident, leaving the school and teammates deeply saddened. Title, Prescription note reads: Mother is a prostitute. Mother and son shocked during medical visit, hospital issues urgent response. Published time, April 24, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points, Ms. Lee took her son to Keelung Hospital for a medical visit and was shocked to discover the inappropriate note "Mother is a prostitute" on the prescription. The hospital stated that healthcare personnel did not input this term and has requested an investigation from the system vendor. Ms. Lee believes it may be a system error, and the nurse claimed ignorance. The hospital apologized via phone, mentioning system issues, and reprinted the prescription. Emphasizing an investigation into medical records, the hospital vows strict punishment if involved personnel are found, while continuing to support Ms. Lee through the social work office, urging against speculation to prevent further harm to those involved. Title, No donation. Displeased with Fu Kunqi's insistence on visiting China, Mr. 486 retracts NT $2 million donation to Hualien. Published time, April 25, 2024. Source, TVBS News. Key points, following the Hualien earthquake, group buyer Mr. 486 originally planned to donate NT $2 million to Hualien. However, he decided to retract the donation due to dissatisfaction with Kuomintang legislator Fu Kunqi's planned visit to China. Mr. 486 pointed out the severity of the earthquake and frequent aftershocks in Hualien but expressed great displeasure at Fu Kunqi's insistence on visiting China. He displayed a screenshot of the refund, confirming the withdrawal of the donation, emphasizing that although Fu Kunqi rescheduled the visit, the trip was not cancelled, hence the request for a refund. Title: Lai Ching-te's team takes shape. New cabinet with 34 ministers defined, averaging 62.5 years old, and 8 female ministers. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: SETN News. Key points: this personnel arrangement appears quite impressive. Lai Ching-te's core team members come from various fields, complementing each other with their professional backgrounds and political experience, showcasing the strength and determination of Last government team. From Foreign Minister Lin Qialong to Economic Minister Kuo Chi-hui, and Vice Premier Cheng Lichun, each individual brings rich experience and achievements in their respective fields. Last government seems to be cautious in forming its team, hoping they can make positive contributions to Taiwan's development and the welfare of its people during their tenure. Title: Hokkaido Crab Dish Scandal, Live Crab Switch in Restaurant, Repeated Offenses Prompt Outcry for Business Integrity. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: SETN News. Key points: a seafood restaurant in Hakodate, Hokkaido, faced backlash for a live crab switch incident, where a male netizen's ordered king crab was replaced with a different one. The restaurant has been repeatedly complained about. The original poster accused the restaurant through translation software and demanded a remake. After exposure, the restaurant received negative reviews, with customers complaining about poor crab quality and some even being frozen. The incident highlights the importance of business integrity. Title: Whistleblower Temptation. Revealing second Weijio beef restaurant selling expired beef, fined 1.92 million. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: SETN News. Key points: the second Weijio beef restaurant in Taichung, within a month, Gode Weijio Yakiniku, was found to hoard a large amount of expired beef. The city government has ordered its closure and fined 1.92 million NT dollars. 2 whistleblowers exposed the case, and the Food Safety Department intervened after verification. The freezer in the restaurant contained 16 items, totaling 192 kilograms of expired meat, and the case has been transferred to the judicial authorities for investigation. Mayor Liu Suyen has ordered enhanced inspections of Weijio restaurants to safeguard public food safety. Title: Temple Public Relations Officer monthly earning 32K reveals super exploitative work. Ta Temple faces backlash, willing to learn. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: SETN News. Key points: the Siushan Temple in Nantou County's Mingjian Township recruited a public relations officer, criticized by netizens for the 32,000 NT dollar monthly salary being insufficient for the workload. Comments like "Did the salary pass through the 9 holy grails of God?" ensued. The temple responded, admitting management faults and promising to review and improve. Built 287 years ago, the temple clarified the recruitment aimed to form a public relations team, not for one person to handle all tasks. The temple emphasized it had nothing to do with deities and thanked netizens for participation, preserving the post for reflection. Title: Bringing 6-year-old boyfriend to meet parents. DJ sister shockingly reveals remarriage pregnancy stumbling, feeling some regret. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: SETN News. Key points: 30-year-old livestream DJ sister, Li Mingshan, publicly announced her relationship with 36-year-old boyfriend Tommy, only to be attacked later. She has introduced her boyfriend to her parents and son but regrets the public disclosure. She remains fearful after the attack, but her boyfriend has recovered thanks to a product she endorsed. She denies the attack is related to debt disputes and will let the police handle it. Her parents had a minimal reaction to her boyfriend, but they got along well. She has no plans for remarriage or a second child and is already using contraception. Title: HTC Shareholders Meeting Souvenir unveiled. Available to all shareholders, benefiting 155,000 shareholders. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: Economic Daily News. Highlights: HTC, 2498, is scheduled to hold its shareholders meeting on June 20 and has announced this year's souvenir as HTC Dual-Sided Anti-UV Functional Hat Plus. All shareholders, regardless of the number of shares held, are eligible to receive it. The hat's design is superior to last year's, with extended front and rear brims for comprehensive UV protection, vibrant dual-sided colors for stylish wear, breathable lightweight fabric, and portability. HTC's past shareholders meeting souvenirs have been practical, ranging from thermal cup sets to folding chairs, and have even included an HTC One smartphone valued at NT $21,900. Title: TSMC unveils A16 technology for 2026 mass production. Foreign investors bought continuously, but stock prices fell. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: Economic Daily News. Highlights: TSMC unveiled its TSMC A16 trademark technology for the first time at the North American Technology Forum, scheduled for mass production in 2026. It combines the superpower rail architecture with nanosheet transistors to meet the demands for AI and ultra-large-scale data centers. Simultaneously, it introduces system-level wafer technology, providing revolutionary wafer-level performance advantages. Foreign investors continued to buy TSMC stocks, but ADRs fell slightly on Wednesday, and TSMC stock price opened lower on the 25th, retracing the 5-day moving average. The company's 30th anniversary technology forum revealed semiconductor technology driving next-generation AI innovation, including 3D IC technology and silicon photonics integration development, emphasizing the importance of system integration chips for future packaging technology. Title: US decides sell or be banned. TikTok CEO asserts, "We're not going anywhere." Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: Economic Daily News. Highlights: President Biden signed the Ukraine-Taiwan aid package bill, requiring TikTok to separate from its Chinese parent company ByteDance, or face a nationwide ban in the US. TikTok CEO Zhang Yiming stated on the platform that they would legally contest the decision, stressing it's an injunction against TikTok and users' voices. TikTok's official statement declared the law unconstitutional and vowed to defend it in court, warning the ban would affect millions of businesses and 170 million Americans' freedom of speech. The bill requires ByteDance to sell TikTok's US assets within 270 days. News title: TSMC A16 chip unveiled for the first time, AI development enters a new milestone. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: Business Today magazine. Key points: TSMC showcased the A16 chip, underscoring its leading position in AI chip technology. The forum held in California saw an increase in attendees from less than 100 people 30 years ago to 2,000 this year, highlighting TSMC's critical role in related technologies. The TSMC A16 integrates superpower rail architecture and nanosheet transistors, achieving breakthroughs in power supply network layout, offering more solutions for high-performance computing product demands. Compared to the N2P process, the A16 demonstrates an 8% to 10% speed increase and a 15% to 20% reduction in power consumption at the same operating voltage. News title: Rising AI costs cast shadow on Meta's strong financial report, stock price plummets. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: Business Today magazine. Key points: Meta Platforms, formerly Facebook, reported a surge in first quarter earnings mainly from advertising sales, reaching $36.5 billion, but escalating AI costs raised market concerns, causing the stock price to plummet by about 13% in after-hours trading, resulting in a $160 billion market value evaporation. Zuckerberg stated that over 3.2 billion people use Meta Platforms daily, with healthy growth observed in the US market. Analysts attribute Meta's success to advanced advertising tools and Reel Shorts. The company significantly cut costs, including massive layoffs, reducing global employees from over 87,000 in 2022 to 69,329. Meta is also set to sell ads on Threads, creating new business growth opportunities. News title: High dividend ETFs in US stocks, evaluating 2 key points letting top companies earn money for you. Published time: March 15, 2024. Source: Business Today magazine. Key points: US stock ETFs are popular investment channels, offering diverse investment options. High dividend ETFs attract investors, but growth and stability should be considered to avoid losses. Choose well-established, stable ETF portfolios with high-quality component stocks. Investors can refer to classifications like Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, and Dividend Champions, but note that US stock ETF investments may be subject to a 30% dividend tax. Manual orders are required for dividend reinvestment plans, considering transaction costs. ETFs offer options for quarterly or monthly dividends, allowing for direct deposit or reinvestment, with remarkable long-term compounding effects. Title: Let the World See the Kai Kai Case. Netizens crowdfunding for advertisement in New York Times Square. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: FTV News. Key points: Recent cases of child abuse have sparked widespread attention. Among them, the case of Taipei caregivers Liu Xiaishan and Liu Ruolin, who are suspected of abusing and causing the death of a 1-year-old boy named Kai Kai, drew particular scrutiny. On April 18, the sisters denied the allegations and were remanded in custody. During the trial, Liu Ruolin accused her sister of abuse, leading to a rift between them in court. This case has deeply shocked Taiwan. In order to raise global awareness of child abuse, netizens are planning to place advertisements in New York Times Square for 1 month to expose the tragedy of Kai Kai case. The advertisement is expected to be displayed in the northern triangular area of Times Square, aiming to draw global attention to the issue of child abuse. Title: 2 magnitude 5 earthquakes in the early hours unrelated to April 3 quake. Meteorological Agency reveals special shaking reasons. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: FTV News. Key points: early this morning, 2 earthquakes with magnitudes of 5.5 and 5.6 respectively occurred in the Eastern Sea area of Taiwan. Wu Jianfu, director of the Earthquake Forecast Center of the Central Meteorological Agency, stated that these earthquakes were independent events and unrelated to the earthquake on April 3. The epicenter of the earthquakes was located in the Nanao Basin, where earthquakes frequently occur due to the subduction of the Philippine Sea Plate beneath the Eurasian Plate. The shaking felt by the public was caused by the high and low frequency waves generated during the earthquake. Low frequency waves travel farther, coupled with the geological characteristics of the Taipei Basin and the structure of tall buildings, resulting in noticeable shaking sensations. News title: Fault zone to host solar power plant? Nearly 600 residents in Kishan concerned, city government, proposal rejected. Published time: April 25, 2024. Reference: CTV News. News highlights: recent frequent earthquakes in Kishan, Kaohsiung have raised concerns among residents regarding the placement of a solar power plant near the Chaigualan fault zone, threatening the lives and properties of nearly 600 residents. Residents accuse the developer of failing to hold explanatory meetings and even issuing unsigned documents. The earthquakes have caused significant damage to many houses, and the local geological environment is extremely unstable, fueling residents' worries and anger over the solar power plant project. The authorities stated that no approval letter would be issued, but residents hope the project will be completely rejected to safeguard their safety and rights. News title: New home turns into leaning tower? Residents suspect connection with new development. Published time: April 25, 2024. Reference: CTV News. News highlights: a newly constructed building on Sunan Road in Sueo Township, Yulan, is severely leaning, not due to earthquakes but gradually since February. Residents are concerned about safety but have not seen a certification report or rectification plan from the developer. The developer responded that investigations would continue, but residents expect a quick resolution to the safety hazard. The town mayor expressed intent to address the matter. News title: Morning storms resemble typhoon, Kaohsiung signs, trees fall. Published time: April 25, 2024. Reference: CTV News. News highlights: Kaohsiung, Pingtung, and Tainan were hit by strong winds, heavy rains, and thunderstorms this morning, causing multiple trees and electric poles to fall, resulting in power outages for residents. The Central Weather Bureau issued a disaster weather alert, warning people to be vigilant against strong winds and heavy rains in certain areas. Although the rain has eased slightly, a heavy rain advisory remains in effect until Sunday noon, especially for areas south of Mili where heavy rain may occur. Meteorologists pointed out that the western and northeastern regions are experiencing more rainfall, and mountain residents should be particularly cautious. Residents are advised to carry umbrellas and prioritize safety. News title: Security issues in Zhiahongshu, TikTok, Straits Exchange Foundation warns. Published time: April 25, 2024. Reference: CTV News. News highlights: the Straits Exchange Foundation warned of security issues in Chinese social media platforms such as Zhiahongshu and TikTok, drawing international attention. A Taiwanese woman was reportedly defrauded on Zhiahongshu, but due to the company's lack of presence in Taiwan, tracking proved difficult. Cybersecurity experts suggested that TikTok and similar platforms might steal credit card information, urging users to be vigilant against personal data breaches. The Criminal Investigation Bureau advised the public not to disclose personal information on public platforms and to choose third-party payment platforms for online shopping to avoid falling victim to third-party fraud. Title: After hearing KOP's response to the North Shikao case, Wu Ziyijia calls him completely inexperienced, bursting, Li Sichuan is extraordinary. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: the Taipei City Council has set up a special investigation team to directly investigate the North Shikao and Jinghua City cases, with the city government unable to refuse information requests. Media personality Wu Ziyijia criticized Ko Wenjie's response as inexperienced, highlighting Deputy Mayor Li Sichuan's access to the bid opening record, indicating the significance of the case. Wu pointed out significant disparities in pricing conditions regarding North Shikao, with Li expressing concerns over procedural discrepancies. The council's decision to establish an investigative team has sparked controversy, with concerns about potential leaks by People First Party councillors. Title: Ko Chien reveals inside story of clashes with Gao Yongcheng, exposing tainted dark history. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: Surveillance Commissioners Gao Yongcheng and Lin Yurong questioned new Taipei City Mayor Hou Yuyi for about 2 hours regarding the 1989 forced deportation case of Luo Yishi. Kuomintang legislator Ko Chien revealed that Gao Yongcheng had investigated cases involving Yu Zhenghuang, Guan Zongmin, and others in the past. Hou Yuyi stated respect for the commissioner's authority, expressing a clear attitude towards historical inquiries and hoping for consensus building without conflict. Ko Chien criticized Gao Yongchen's insufficient case reviews, alleging a focus on political cases, demanding an explanation for this. Title: Lai Pai Liao valued at only NT $170,000? Wang Hongwei exposes two major lies, roasting Lai, tricked from pre-election to post-election. Published time, April 25, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: Lai Ching-te revealed during a Democratic Progressive Party Central Executive Committee meeting that his ancestral home was valued at only NT $170,000 after assessment by the new Taipei city government, unable to find a contractor. Kuomintang legislator Wang Hongwei criticized Lai Ching-te for falsely claiming low property value, pointing out that NT $170,000 is for tax assessment and not market value, also questioning his failure to fulfill pre-election promises to turn Lai Pai Liao into a public trust. Wang Hongwei noted Lai Ching-te's breach of trust with the public, mockingly suggesting renaming Lai Pai Liao to Lai Ching-te Lai Pai Memorial Hall. Title: Domestic travelers dare not visit Hualien, tourists rush to another destination, full rooms until August on holidays. Published time, April 25, 2024. Source: China Times. Key points: the 403-strong earthquake has severely affected tourism in Hualien, with many hotels closing or undergoing early reconstruction, prompting tourists to cancel bookings and switch to southern travel. Due to the black tuna season, there is a large influx of tourists to Xiaoliuqiu and Pingdong, with weekday accommodation rates reaching 8 to 9% and full rooms until August on holidays. Local tour guides indicate a thriving tourism trend, with holiday bookings for Xiaoliuqiu's homestays already full until July or August. News headline: Goodbye Mercury retrograde. 4 zodiac signs are extremely prosperous from now on. Aries welcomes double good luck. Release time: April 25, 2024. Data reference: Edaday News Cloud. News highlights: Tarot card teacher Eiffel announced that Mercury has gone direct in Aries, symbolizing good luck and opportunity. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Gemini will benefit from this period, with quick thinking and decisive action. Aries will usher in a period of clear thinking and courageous progress, especially in career breakthroughs. Leo can show leadership skills and attract more attention and recognition. Sagittarius has the opportunity to face challenges and grow. Gemini's communication skills and social skills will be strengthened, helping to handle affairs more smoothly at work and in life. News headline: A murder case was reported in a building on Lai Shao Street in Bay City. A 25-year-old woman with a plastic bag covering her head has rigor mortis. Release time: April 25, 2024. Data reference: Edaday News Cloud. News highlights: A murder occurred in a building in Zhongshan District, Taipei City early this morning. A 25-year-old woman was found dead in the house. Preliminary investigation showed that she may have been tied up and had a plastic bag on her head. The woman had been dead for a long time and was in a state of rigor mortis. The police have arrived at the scene and launched an investigation to clarify the circumstances of the case. Title: Released on 50 million bail. Guo Zheming, responsible for 88 Guan Club temporarily granted freedom with restriction on overseas travel and electronic anklet to prevent escape. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: the prime suspect in the Taipei 88 Guan Club case, Guo Zheming, accused of involvement in underground money exchange and operating a gambling website, fled to Thailand but was eventually extradited back to Taiwan. He faces charges under the Organized Crime Prevention Act and has been granted bail at 50 million but with restrictions on residence and outbound travel. Guo Zheming has been fitted with an electronic anklet by the Technology Investigation Center to prevent escape, with predefined boundaries for outbound travel. He has posted bail and temporarily regained freedom but is under close surveillance. Title: NCC needs overhaul. Lai Shipao urges new chairperson, top priority restore CTI News. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: legislator Lai Shipao criticized the newly appointed NCC chairperson, Liu Boli, for continuing to waste taxpayers' money on legal appeals, refusing to allow CTI News to resume broadcasting. He pointed out that over the past 8 years, the NCC has completely departed from its role as an independent agency, becoming a tool of the ruling party. Former chairperson Chen Yaoxiang and green-leaning commissioners shaped the media as a government mouthpiece, lacking oversight of public power. Lai called for legislation to remove NCC's licensing authority and to supervise the new chairperson and commissioners, preventing them from becoming pawns of political parties, especially after CTI News' legal defeat. Title: Mercedes driver dies in heroic act. 5-car pileup on Highway 1 in Zhonghua claims 2 lives, family of deceased weeps, what's the use of bravery? Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: CTI News. Key points: in yesterday's tragic 5-car pileup on Highway 1 in Zhonghua, 2 lives were lost while trying to rescue other trapped drivers. The family of the Mercedes driver expressed their grief, stating they would have preferred him to be injured rather than lose his life. During the accident, a white rental sedan collided with a semi-trailer and a Mercedes, trapping the occupants. Yang and Shui exited their vehicles to assist, but another semi-trailer collided, fatally injuring Yang and Shui and severely injuring the trapped Lu. The family of Shui expressed heartbreak, questioning the value of bravery in the face of tragedy. Title: Dia's sister sheds 20 kilograms in 1 month with no exercise regimen. Reveals 3 principal menu, no rebound. Publication time: April 25, 2024. Source: Eat a Day Star Cloud. Key points: Livestream Queen Li Mingshan shares her weight loss secrets, emphasizing dietary control as the key. She advises avoiding refined starch and sugary drinks, as well as fried, grilled foods, and bread. Li advocates for consuming whole foods like sweet potatoes, and seafood due to their low-calorie content. She typically starts her day with 2 eggs and Americano coffee, has sweet potatoes, vegetables, and fish for lunch, and opts for low-calorie fruits like guava if hungry. For dinner, she aims to finish by 8 p.m. and focuses on 3 types of vegetables and protein such as beef tenderloin or cod. Following this menu for a month led to a successful 20 kilograms weight loss with no rebound. Title: Jiang's inseparable heavy black heart sweet photo with Muscle Man. No More Mosaic revealed his true identity. Publication time: April 25, 2024. Source: Eat a Day Star Cloud. Key points: Jiang, Lin Jialing, who rose to fame from I Love Blackie, has ventured into YouTube in recent years and established the Welfare Cultural Creative Studio. She shared a photo with a muscle man on social media, saying "Let's be inseparable," revealing his identity. In the photo, Jiang wears a white dress, leaning on the man's shoulder with a smile. She also wrote in the caption "Until our vision blurs, until we can't breathe, let's be inseparable," and shared another illustrated photo with a plain background. Regarding the man's identity, she explained in a previous YouTube video that he is a fixed companion, encouraging viewers to recommend different companions. Title: Debuts for 23 years, first public romance. Cho Seung-ho to marry girlfriend 9 years younger in October, moves to upscale community with all-star neighbors. Publication time: April 25, 2024. Source: Eat a Day Star Cloud. Key points: South Korean host Cho Seung-ho, with over 20 years of experience, has gradually gained popularity in recent years by collaborating with national MC Yoo Jae-suk. He suddenly announced his stable relationship with a girlfriend 9 years younger and plans to marry in October, with preparations nearly complete. Cho Seung-ho revealed the news on social media, indirectly confirming the upcoming wedding, although the date is not disclosed. According to Korean media reports, Cho Seung-ho moved to a complex apartment in the Longshan district and happily decorated the new home with his fiancée. The wedding is expected to be hosted by his good friend Nam Chong-hee. Viewers are offering their blessings, hoping for 100 years of happiness for the couple. Title: 3 zodiac signs expert at revenge, Pisces may choose to perish with you. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: ET Today News. Key points: Tarot expert Meng from Taiwan pointed out that there are 3 zodiac signs that may initiate revenge plans when treated unfairly. Scorpio will turn grievances into strength, rise again, and demonstrate strategy, carefully planning revenge. Leo will settle past emotional investments, unite friends to express dissatisfaction, and retaliate openly. Although Pisces appears soft on the surface, they are firm inside and may choose to perish with the provocateur. These 3 zodiac signs have different ways of seeking revenge when faced with injustice, but all show firm stances. Title: 50-year-old man in Tainan suddenly self-amputates with knife, doctors spend 4 hours successfully reattaching his penis. Published time: April 25, 2024. Source: ET Today News. Key points: A man in his 50s in Tainan inexplicably wielded a knife and self-amputated his penis, causing panic among his family who rushed him to the hospital. After a surgery that lasted over 4 hours, his penis was successfully reattached and the foreskin was sutured. The doctor stated that although there was profuse bleeding from the wound, the cut was relatively clean, allowing for attempted reattachment. The primary goal post-surgery is to restore urinary function, but erectile function may take a longer time to recover. Similar incidents have occurred in the past, such as a 20-year-old man accidentally severing his penis while peeling sugarcane, leading to extensive surgery to reattach it, though potential complications remain. Dr. Zhou Yihe advised immediate pressure to stop bleeding and seeking medical help to improve the chances of reattachment. Title: What is the Global Plastic Convention? Expected by the end of 2024, how big is the impact on Taiwan? Published date: April 24, 2024. Source: Business Next magazine. Key points: The Global Plastic Convention is the first legally binding treaty aimed at eliminating plastic pollution and protecting human health and the environment. The convention includes reducing the use of plastic products, promoting sustainable alternatives, establishing producer responsibility systems, and strengthening plastic waste management. Taiwan will participate in global efforts and aims to reduce plastic usage by 2030, transitioning from prohibition to a circular economy. It actively promotes the convention's content and expands the scope of plastic restrictions to achieve plastic reduction goals. Title: Why is sustainable work promising? 5 aspects, 3 skills needed. Published date: April 15, 2024. Source: Business Next Magazine. Key points. Sustainable work in enterprises has become one of the most promising careers today due to increased emphasis on ESG by brands, governments, and investors. Enterprises need internal sustainability personnel to handle ESG-related affairs, including ESG reporting, carbon audits, and energy saving and carbon reduction schemes. This requires learning abilities, interdisciplinary skills, and communication skills. Job positions vary, ranging from sustainability officers to sustainability managers, etc. For job seekers, they can search for relevant positions using keywords such as sustainability, carbon, ESG, etc. Title: Responding to Earth Day, Greenpeace Survey, 90% of Taiwanese call for plastic reduction. Published date: April 18, 2024. Source: Business Next Magazine. Key points. A Greenpeace survey indicates that 83.5% of Taiwanese support the gradual ban on disposable plastic packaging and products by the government, and 87.8% agree to reduce plastic production. Civil society groups provide feedback on the Ministry of Economic Affairs draft guidelines for Taiwan supply chain enterprises to respect human rights, stating that it lacks enforceability. Academician Li Yunzi of Academia Sinica pointed out that the government's net zero policy needs more effort, with the target to have greenhouse gas emissions by 2030. Taiwan Business Bank became the first bank to achieve carbon neutrality for its credit cards, and Hanchinj Bus applied for public bus carbon quotas, becoming the first case in Taiwan's bus industry. Title: Renewed US-China Trade War? Yellen calls out unfair competition in Chinese electric cars, solar industry. Published date: April 18, 2024. Source: Business Next Magazine. Key points. U.S. Treasury Secretary Yellen pointed out that China's massive investments in electric cars, batteries, and solar panels create unfair competition, posing risks to American workers and businesses. Singapore plans to collaborate with international partners to raise $5 billion to fund projects combating extreme climate events in various Asian countries. The EU calls for investment in the blue economy and support for sustainable fisheries at the Global Ocean Conference. ASICS designs low-carbon uniforms for the Japanese team to help reduce carbon emissions for the Paris Olympics. A recent report indicates limited effectiveness of carbon capture for carbon reduction in the steel industry, sparking debates between Asia and Europe. Title: 3 fatal accidents in Niahu Sanzong Hospital. Woman crushed to death by dump truck outside emergency room. Date: April 25, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Summary: A tragic incident occurred at the Tri-Service General Hospital in Niahu, Taipei. A 66-year-old woman surnamed Chen was fatally struck and run over by a turning dump truck as she was entering the emergency room. The 58-year-old driver, surnamed Su, has been taken in by the police for investigation, with initial findings suggesting it may have been due to a blind spot. Despite being rushed into the emergency room for treatment, Chen succumbed to her injuries. The hospital vows to review the responsibilities of the construction site supervisors and related parties, demanding the contractor to take responsibility for follow-up matters. Title: Overwork suspected as Taipei Metro official dies of heart attack amid continuous circular line repairs. 3 signs of stress-induced heart failure to watch out for. Date: April 25, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Summary: Continuous repairs on the Taipei Metro circular line due to the Hualien earthquake displacement led to the sudden death of 52-year-old Zhou, the engineering department chief of Taipei Metro, from a heart attack on the night of April 22. Stress is a major factor leading to heart problems, with studies indicating Monday as the most common day for heart attacks. Prolonged stress increases the burden on the heart, making it susceptible to cardiac issues. It is recommended to find ways to alleviate stress, undergo regular health check (UPS), and improve lifestyle habits, including quitting smoking, regular exercise, and balanced diet. Title: Why are more people delaying retirement fund withdrawals? Wait for 5 years, get over 700,000 NT dollars, 2 types of people who are best suited for financial management. Date: April 25, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Summary: The Labor Pension Fund earned NT $719.37 billion in 2023, with the new Labor Retirement Fund earning NT $478.56 billion. Participants received an average of NT $38,000 in retirement dividends, with over a quarter eligible for over NT $50,000. Increasing numbers of individuals are opting not to withdraw their retirement funds, with experts suggesting that those who are not skilled in financial management benefit from the high annualized return rate in government management. From 2021 to 2023, the number of active withdrawal notifications has been increasing annually, with some choosing to receive their earnings distribution in March each year. Delaying retirement withdrawals helps reduce financial pressure post-retirement. Title: Taiwan's Hermes of handcrafted beverages makes waves in the U.S. How a small tea stand from Taichung went global. Date: April 25, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Summary: Yicha, renowned for its high-priced handcrafted beverages, with the King Pearl milk tea costing NT $110, is hailed as the Hermes of handcrafted beverages. Starting out as an affordable bubble tea shop, the founder changed strategies amid low-cost competition in China, shifting focus to the high-end market. Emphasizing customer experience and service ritual, the store's interior design rivals that of Starbucks, featuring tasting and tea appreciation areas, with former flight attendants teaching etiquette. Overseas expansion involves careful selection of agents, with the flagship store overseen by renowned designer Fang Yuan, gradually expanding its presence. Title: Did it sacrifice itself for the people? Head of Medicine Master Buddha statue in Hualien's Shaofeng severed in tragic sacrifice, Henshin Temple temporarily closed. Date: April 25, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Summary: With frequent earthquakes in Taiwan recently, the situation in Hualien is particularly severe, causing not only building collapses but also the Medicine Master Buddha statue in Shaofeng Township to have its head severed, sparking discussions among netizens. Henshin Temple has announced the temporary closure of the mountain, with people leaving prayers in the comments, while some question if it's due to poor construction quality. Many tourist spots and roads in Hualien are closed, and Henshin Temple urges people to prioritize safety. Title: New Jeans member resembles 24-year-old Barbie HSU. Stunning comparison photos exposed, netizens marvel, Disney princess. Date: April 25, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Summary: Danielle, a Korean-Australian member of New Jeans, visited Taiwan for a brand event, sparking discussions. Netizens discovered her striking resemblance to a young Barbie HSU, Big S, with comparison photos confirming the similarity. Discussion threads have been widely circulated online, with netizens marveling at her beauty and elegance, some calling her the refined version of Barbie HSU, while others believe both are beautiful and there's no need for comparison. Title: High school students' earthquake alert app goes viral, father describes it as grounded, data source is the Meteorological Bureau. Date: April 25, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Summary: After the Hualien earthquake, the Taiwan Earthquake Alert app developed by 17-year-old high school student Lin Xiu suddenly went viral, accumulating over 320,000 downloads within a week, sparking media coverage. The app provides simple earthquake alert settings, allowing users to set alert levels based on their location and displaying the arrival time of earthquakes. Lin's father pointed out that the app provides a mechanism for user choice. Although the media claims it's stronger than national alerts, caution is advised. The father also mentioned areas for app improvement but emphasized Joe's good intentions and said experts have contacted Joe, hoping to enhance the app's functionality in the future. Title: Frequently asked to play seductive roles, Xioxun reveals reason for rejecting tempting heart. Date: April 25, 2024. Source: Yahoo News. Summary: In Ghost Skyscraper, Xioxun has a significant amount of scenes with YouTuber Foolish Princess, praising her professionalism and intelligence, especially in emotional scenes. Regarding being invited to play seductive roles, Xioxun is puzzled as to why she was chosen, with no explanation given other than the character being endearing. She always wants to know the reason but has yet to find an answer, leaving her perplexed. Xioxun insists she will never play roles like White Lady, maintaining a firm stance against such characters. Title: Future Bank struggles for profit, can 3 major customer retention strategies escape losses? Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: Business Next Magazine. Key points: among Taiwan's 3 pure online banks, Future Bank is the latest to enter the market. Although it has acquired a large number of customers through shareholder support, escaping substantial losses depends on the effectiveness of 3 major customer retention strategies. Future Bank heavily leverages shareholder channels by partnering with Welcome and issuing CO-branded credit cards to attract customers. However, as of the first half of last year, Future Bank had accumulated losses exceeding NT $3 billion and still relies on its own competitiveness and 3 major strategies: social media presence, lending business, wealth management, to achieve profitability. Title: Enterovirus epidemic season arrives, outpatient visits reach 10-year high. This group needs to be most cautious. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: Business Next Magazine. Key points: the number of visits to Taiwan's enterovirus emergency departments exceeded 11,600 last week, reaching a 10-year high, prompting concerns as health authorities announce the onset of the enterovirus epidemic season. Children under 6 have lower resistance to enterovirus, leading to the potential for widespread outbreaks. Enterovirus 71 and D68 cases are sporadic, with Coxsackie virus A being predominant. In contrast, influenza-like illness outbreaks are easing, but there is an increase in mortality cases. The conditions for using publicly funded influenza antiviral drugs will end at the end of April. Title: Taipei and New Taipei City to host 2025 World Masters Games. Can amateurs participate? Event dates and registration requirements. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: Business Next Magazine. Key points: the 2025 World Masters Games hosted by Taipei and New Taipei City is an internationally renowned major sporting event held every 4 years, attracting the largest number of participants. The event will take place from May 17 to 30, 2025, spanning 13 days, with venues distributed across northern Taiwan. There are no nationality restrictions for registration, but participants must be at least 30 years old. Registration fees vary depending on identification documents and offer discounts at different stages. There are 35 sports events, including the addition of women's baseball for the first time, encouraging participation from all. Title: Avoid beating around the bush in the workplace. Research shows, communication is the culprit hindering organizational development. Published date: February 9, 2024. Source: Business Next Magazine. Key points: the article emphasizes the emphasis on efficiency in today's era, where communication is the most time-consuming part of a business, so shortening communication time equals reducing costs and increasing competitiveness. The existence of brands is to increase efficiency, allowing consumers to make quick choices and save time. In business communication, directness, sincerity, and prioritizing the interests of the other party are the keys to effective communication. Setting clear goals, themes, and summarizing and action planning are also important strategies for improving communication efficiency. News headline: Zhang Hengjia is rumored to have spent millions on divorce lawsuits, touching his family and finally being reunited. Release time: April 25, 2024. Data reference: Yiping News Network. News highlights: Zhang Hengjia and Fukuhara AI divorced in 2021 and reconciled last month after a lawsuit. Zhang Hengjia said that he didn't care about the cost and just wanted his family to be reconciled. He described his relationship with AI Fukuhara as being like family, and was relieved to finally be reunited after the divorce. He has recently focused on his family and started taking acting classes. As for the plan to open another pool hall, he is still looking for a suitable location and candidates. News title: Guo Yanfu's unexpected accident while vacationing in Taitung. Ambulance rushed him to hospital, cause revealed. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: 42-year-old actor Guo Yanfu suddenly felt dizzy and the sky was spinning while vacationing in Taitung recently. He was rushed to the hospital and diagnosed with benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, BPPV. Although his physical examination was normal, his eye recognition was affected. His wife had to locate him through her phone. Guo Yanfu suspended his original plans and after a week of rest, his condition improved. He shared that BPPV is common after the age of 40 and urged the public to seek medical attention early. News title: Min Zichhen's outburst. Live streaming rant scumbags, former employee reveals terrifying midnight calls. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: Min Zichhen, a director of ADOR, the company of New Jeans, was accused of malfeasance and power seizure, sparking a public relations battle with HYBE Group. During a press conference, Min Zichhen became emotional, repeatedly crying and cursing, prompting her lawyer to intervene. A netizen claiming to be a former employee revealed painful memories of receiving terrifying calls from her at 3 a.m. Min Zichhen attributed her behavior to lack of sleep and her depression history 10 years ago. Her lawyer apologized for the outburst. She repeatedly interrupted during the press conference, angrily cursing and even cursing in foreign languages, causing her lawyer to intervene. News title: 69-year-old Zhao Yazi's death rumor. Just shared hiking photos sentenced to death, official urgently responds. Published date: April 25, 2024. Source: TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points: in the era of online traffic, celebrities become targets of internet rumors. The latest target is 69-year-old most beautiful Bai Niangzi Zhao Yazi. After rumors of her passing, she immediately posted a series of beautiful photos to clarify. Her studio also issued a statement condemning the rumor mongers, accusing them of lacking ethics for the sake of traffic. They have submitted relevant evidence to their lawyer and called on reposters to delete false information. News title: Miserable affected by Huang Zijiao. Zhang Xiaoyan heartbroken disappeared, recent situation revealed, Su Fukai reveals private message content. Publish date, April 25, 2024. Source, TVBS Entertainment Headlines. Key points, Huang Zijiao's sex scandal implicated Zhang Xiaoyan, causing her to disappear for several days. Friend Su Fukai revealed that he had inquired about Zhang Xiaoyan's recent situation, and she responded with a sticker indicating effort, suggesting her mood was affected. Su Fukai is about to perform, aware of Zhang Xiaoyan's willingness but reluctant to disturb her. He also revealed that there will be no guest at the concert to interact more with fans, though he hinted that Wang Keiwa may attend.